Hi everyone, my name is Apreliani and today I'm going to explain the three outstanding elements poem Alone by Maya Angelou. Let's get started. This is the poem. The three outstanding elements are first, form or structure, second, sound devices, third, figurative language. Let's begin with form or structure. Form of structure is the appearance of the poem which is contained line and become a stanza. In this poem, there is 6 stanza and there are 3 stanza which is a repetition in this poem. The function of the stanza is to make the reader know the idea of the poem. It is just like a paragraph in a story which has an idea in the single paragraph. Lying, thinking, last night, how to find my soul a home where water is not thirsty and bread love is not stone. I come up with one thing and I don't believe I'm wrong, that nobody, but nobody can make it out here alone. In this first stanza, I may say that this speaker have a question about something which make her feel peace. The word home in the second line shows that this is not actually home, but it is a spiritual place for her soul. Alone, all alone, nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. In this second stanza, it is also repeated in the fourth and sixth stanza. This stanza shows that no one will live alone, that nobody will survive in this world alone. As we know that human is a social beings, everyone will need help from others. This is how human can survive. Human cannot be survived by isolated themselves and have no connection to others. There are some millionaires with money they can't use. Their wives run around like bunches. Their children sing the blues. They've got expensive doctors to cure the hearts of stone. But nobody, no, nobody can make it out here alone. This third stanza told that money will not give any kind of peace. Money cannot solve your hurt. No matter how much money do you have, tears is always follow you. Their children sing the blues. Blues here means a sadness. The fourth stanza is the repetition. Now, if you listen closely, I will tell you what I know. Storm, clouds are gathering. The wind is gonna blow, the race of man is suffering, and I can hear the moan, 'cause nobody, but nobody can make it out here alone. This fifth stanza is about misery. It shows from the third and fourth line of this stanza. Storm clouds are gathering, the wind is gonna blow. It represents a suffering feeling of human and it proves by fifth line, the race of man is suffering. The sixth stanza is the repetition. Second element is sound devices. There are rhyme, alliteration, assonance. Rhyme. This poem is free verse of poem, so that it has no rhyme. Alliteration is the repetition of the beginning of the word. The alliteration in this poem are where water is not thirsty, alone, all alone, nobody but nobody. Assonance is the repetition of vowel sound without non-rhyming words. In this poem, the assonants are lying, thinking, and I don't believe I'm wrong, alone, all alone. And the last in sound devices is the repetition. It has repetition in the second stanza, alone, all alone, nobody but nobody can make it out here alone, and repeat in the fourth and sixth stanza, and also repeated in the end of each stanza. It is used to emphasize that no one will live alone. No one will survive in this world alone. As a social beings, human needs someone to face this world together. The third element is figurative language. Simile is the comparison which is used like, or as. The aim of a simile is to have an interesting connection to reader's mind. The simile in this poem is on the third stanza. Their wreaths run round like bunches. The word bunches here is an Irish folklore. It is such a spirit woman who shows the death of his family by wailing and shrieking. This means that the waves are crying, howling even though they have a lot of money. Their wealth means nothing without any spiritual belief. Metaphor. This is compares two things which are not alike. This is not used like or as. It becomes makes sense if the reader grasps the connection of two things which are being compared. The purpose of using metaphor in this poem is that the writer wants to make the reader grasp what the writer wants to convey. The metaphor in this poem is on the third stanza. To cure the heart of stone. It doesn't that the heart is actually stone. It means that the person, someone who is unkind, someone who has no empathy to others, stubborn. And then it is also on the and bread love is not stone. As I already searched what does it means, I found out that bread love is a Bible allusion and bread means a bad thing. In this poem, bread love means the lack of spiritual of the writer. Personification. It is describe a non-living to human characteristics. It is used to expand the imagination of the reader and enhance the interest of reader to the poem. In this poem, personification used to make this poem varied and attractive to read. The personification in this poem is on the third stanza, where water is not thirsty. In real life, water cannot be thirsty, while the human can be thirsty. Thirsty here means that probably only human can be thirsty of anything. In this poem, the writer is thirsty for spiritual peace. The last in figurative language is allusion. Allusion is when the author refers to the famous person, literary work, or historical story. The aim of using allusion is to make the poem has a deep meaning by referring it to other piece of words. The allusion in this poem is on the and bread love is not stone. Bread love is a Bible allusion and bread means a bad thing. In this poem, bread love means the lack of spiritual of the writer. I have already explained the three outstanding elements in this poem Alone by Maya Angelou. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.